Hi everyone, it's Sheree from Paper Pieces and Leftovers. Today we're going to do the little girl holding the donut that was in the bottom left of that picture from marjorieanndesigns.com, and the file is called Food Truck Friday. Here, before I decided to do the voiceover, I was explaining that just she is part of my order. She's going to be holding something else, so I'm not going to glue down the donut. And in the picture, that is actually the color of shirt that she has on, and I love that color, but it doesn't match the picture of the little girl that I'm actually duplicating. So my peach color, as you guys know, you guys have asked for years where I got it. It showed up as discontinued, and it isn't discontinued. What happened was American Crafts had their inventory incorrect, and my admin from 12 by 12 Cardstock Shop went down there and said, hey, one of my girls uses this. I know it exists because it wasn't in their book. And after weeks of waiting, guess what? They found it. They updated their inventory, and we've now been able to buy textured peach cardstock in the color I've used for years. No more shrimp. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because shrimp is a bit bright. And the legs are already on because I started coughing, and I think I coughed up a kidney, but I didn't want to do that to you guys. Your ears are sensitive when you have headphones in, because I've actually come across a YouTube video and she coughs almost every video. And don't get me wrong, I clear my throat, but I try to go back and do voiceovers if I cough, because I think I lose some hearing each time she coughs in my ear with my AirPods on. And I feel so bad for her, but it also hurts my ears. So I had the legs on, and I didn't want to cut the base out again and the legs. So I'm just letting y'all know, put the legs on first. Then the half round flip flop, the sandal top goes on, and then the foot, and then the toes. After that, those little pink pieces, the soles, are going to go on the bottom, on top of the foot. And that pink color is Basil's Fussy, and I really love it. I just ordered it not that long ago. And as far as the peach, the link is on my Facebook. And when you guys click the link, I get credit for it. I don't get a whole lot, it's a little bit, but every little bit helps, where it keeps my cost down so I can do more videos, and I can keep the cost down on my pieces on Etsy, and I can do more giveaways, that kind of stuff. So just keep that in mind if you want to help me out and click that link. But if you don't, it's not a problem. I promise I don't get mad. I noticed all of the Peach 25 pack cardstock was gone, and there was a lot of them, and I think I only got credit for 3 people. Not a big deal. Like, I'm not going to cry over it, I promise. But it doesn't hurt to mention you guys help me out, which allows me to help you guys out by doing the videos. So we're going to do the American Crafts White textured cardstock. And I go around it just with blue or pink, and I use whichever light blue. I have a couple different light blues. That's the one I used for this. It barely showed up, and I had regrets. But that's okay. It's lace. Most people don't even ink their white, so I'm not going to be too hard on myself. Now, as far as the blue for her shorts, that's the color Oceanic. And there are like points on the tops that are higher than the other side. I had them backwards. That's what I'm showing. The one with the higher peak is going to go on the inside. The peaks go on the inside towards the midline of her body. Because when I did it the other way, when I was dry piecing and I flipped it over, the shorts were not even, and she had too much of a thigh gap showing the white underneath the shorts. So you want to put the higher peak towards the inside, and they do overlap a little bit, but the shirt, it didn't cause any problems. As I said, that color is Oceanic. I only have a few sheets left. I'm actually going to be going over to American Crafts Blue Jay because it's a great color. And I've already ordered 225 packs because I do so many shorts or pants. And that one is the best fit for me. But I mean, you can pick whatever you want for your shorts. I do also like the denim. I have a pack of that, and I have a pack of the sapphire, both by American Crafts. I'm really falling in love with the Encore paper. The cost is a lot better, and it cuts very, very clean. If you go with that, definitely blue jeans and violet blue for the colors that I would use, and I've already ordered them. So they're just in their packs until I finish what's on my mat, and then I'll take it off and switch it over once it's completely used. I used the color Lemonade for her hair, which is a Coordinations color. I don't know if it's still available. I've had it for 100 years, and I bought, I think, 200 sheets of it at one point because I do a lot of blonde-haired kids, and I use a lot of yellow for suns and ducks and things like that. My donut is American Crafts, the color Latte. The donut icing is the color Begonia by American Crafts. Now, I did go around my icing with glossy accents, but I did it very light because, as I've told you guys before, be careful with it. It does crack, break, and discolor over time. And the thinner, the better. You just kind of want to get a shine to it, but you don't want to go crazy with it because if it's too thick, it's going to crack. And I've seen glossy accents used a lot on a lot of things, and I've gotten a lot of messages. It's cracked on them. And that's why I started mentioning it in my videos. Also with the Nuvo drops, those actually do hold up a lot better than the glossy accents. And I have, they're in the color Morning Dew. They dry clear. So I'm not sure if they're still available because I bought 10 bottles. I found out one of my Nuvo drops in white is discontinued, and I almost cried, and I can't find it on eBay or Etsy. I measured her in Cricut Design Space at 11.5, and that was because she imported it 11.3 and some change. I didn't want to change it too much. Her head is not 2 inches wide. I'm okay with that. And I did shrink the hair just from top to bottom because there was too much on the top for me. I'm probably going to go back and add a bow or something to it. I haven't made up my mind yet. But I love how cute she turned out, and I can't wait to get my other pieces cut out for what she's going to be holding, which is chicken on a stick. And it's a friend's request because her granddaughter is holding chicken on a stick at a fair. Now, I here was talking about Catherine Pooler inks. I don't use them on my pieces because they bleed, and a lot of you guys have been sending your messages saying, hey, why? I do use it, but not until my dauber is basically dry, and I use my daubers on my stamps, and then once they start drying out and there's barely anything on it, that's when I use it on my pieces. I've been going to my Memento and Tim Holtz for inks. Well, Memento. Also my Lawn Fawn inks and my Simon Says stamp, and also my Stampin' Up. It just really depends on which bin I grab, but be careful with Catherine Pooler. And Catherine Pooler also fades. So be careful when you purchase pieces from people as a heads up, or you use them yourself. They will fade on you. And Catherine Pooler does say this. And that's where I kind of got deterred from using them on my pieces. I don't want to sell anything to somebody that's going to fade and not be what they're hoping for, where one day you open your scrapbook and there's barely any color or no color on it. They are not fade resistant. So just if you're going to start using inks, keep that in mind. And at the end of the video, I did pull out my Hero Arts Ombre is my go-to. One, I get 3 colors for the price of one. I get them from Hobby Lobby when they do the 40% off on their stamps and inks. There you have them. I have all of them, but on the back I was showing that they're acid-free, fade-resistant on glossy paper, so you can put it on just about anything and the color will stick. If you have any questions, let me know. You can message me on Facebook. You can comment on a post on my Facebook or comment here. If you're having trouble with a file, let me know. I love helping you guys, and you guys' messages to me are just so nice, so sweet, and I thank you for that. I'm not looking for any pats on the back. I'm just looking to help even just one person that wants it. And that's part of why I don't beg for follow, subscribe, all that, is because I'm just here to help. Have a good day, guys. Take care.